Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so on our last episode, we did a few different things. I got the frog moved over here and mostly finished up. Added a small mining tip to the end until I get some more resources together. That'll do for now. It's a lot better than just using the standard miner. So I got 2 batteries completed. I have, I think, enough to do one more, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. I'll probably put 2 more on here, straight back, and then put storage containers back there. Right now I got these reactors are what is charging it. So once these get the batteries done, I'll turn them off. So batteries have 10 hours left to charge. Oh, they're on discharge. Why are they on discharge? They're supposed to be on recharge. Oh, crap. Alright, so, and then we got a couple small solar panels. I started adding more solar panels to the base, and then I realized I needed to put some on here, so I did that, and ended up coming up short. Let's see, I think we're missing 2. Yeah, we're missing 2. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Oh, that's going to go away. I'm not going to use the resources from that. I'm going to get rid of it. I just forgot to do it before I started recording today. But what ended up happening is when we were up on the Emilia, I had no way to get back down to the surface. And so, for some reason, I wasn't able to get a hold of this to turn it back on. So battery, we need to go to recharge on this. So what ended up happening was the med bay was turned off down here because there wasn't enough power down here because it was nighttime. So yeah, that happened. And let's see, what else do we got going? I'm going to rebuild our little skiff, our little runaround. I'm going to name this thing. I know, because we got this guy's a frog. Oh, we need to name him. We need to name it, because we're going to call it the frog. Okay, antenna. Actually, let's go to info. Frog. Oh, let's do it with the 0. Be all cool. There we go. You are now dubbed the frog. There we go. You are the frog. Alright, so we'll call that one the tadpole. So what I want to do to it is just reconfigure it a little bit. I threw an antenna on it because I wanted to see about trying to get those ore detectors to work, and it's just not working yet. So I've been taking your guys' recommendations, and so one of you guys, let's see, I can't remember who said it. I wanted to give you credit. The same gentleman or same person who named the frog came up with the idea to put a bunch of lights to run down the length of this. He used the analogy of chunk loading from Minecraft, and he thinks the reason the antenna doesn't work down below in the valley is because it's too far away from the power source and we're not getting power over there. So I used his idea and I placed lights all along here and to the point to where we can find the dead spot, and sure enough it works. So check this out. So there's a light there, and then there's a series of more lights all down here that are not on. So somewhere after this point I actually ended up falling, I think to about there. I don't remember, I fell and I wasn't able to put any more lights in, but hey, that's where I died a long time ago. It's funny. But so somewhere between here and there it is not connected anymore. So trying to see if we can find out where that is. And we should start seeing lights again real soon. But it's either not connected or, like he was saying, is we're too far away and it just doesn't work that way. So there's where the lights are, and those are not on. So between here and up there, it's off. And so that's why these aren't going to work unless there's something down here. So, all right. And as far as the harvester mining thing goes, the trough sluice box thing, it's working perfectly. And I did add the 2-block wall that was recommended along the outside, and it's working for the most part. I had some changes that I would really like to make to it. Made some platforms to park on and stuff. Let's see, there's park here, and I'll show you the changes that I would make if I'm going to do this again. And they are, what I would do is see how this one's running along. I would have that happen and I'd have this continue and go 1 block past, so they would fall off, like waterfall off, how this is, kind of. And then would be the collectors, but yeah, for the most part it's working, so it's pretty cool. And then somebody else had mentioned that if we put a chair, that the ore detector will work. So down here I have a chair. Drop down here real quick. And if we climb in this chair, wait a second. So there's iron and there's also a gold deposit. So it's really frustrating that that's doing that. And if we come here to the ore detector, broadcast using antennas, yes. Let's do this. Let's actually do everything. There, let's see if that'll help. So in theory, anything that has an antenna, including us, oh, that's what it was. It's just ownership. I hate it when that happens. All right. So there it is. That's where our iron is, and that's where our gold is. That's a pretty large deposit the way it's moving around like that. Holy crap, look at that. So we're going to have to, looks like, build this sluice box going off the other direction. Well, it looks like it's continuing to climb upward, so maybe, yeah, see, it's still going up, but it looks like it's a vein going straight down. So we might still have to do that sluice box going off in that direction, which I'm okay with, because like I said, if I was to do it again, I'd have some changes that I'd make. So using this guy for building it makes it a lot simpler. I need to make the spiral staircase go all the way down, so we have a way to get up from the basement. Down here in the valley, it's almost impossible to get back up to the top. Alright. This thing needs a couple more thrusters. Though when I modified it not too long ago, I changed up the nose and took off too many thrusters. So now it's really sluggish to move around. But I'm okay with that because it's just a little runabout. So Tristan, back on episode 3, had commented, and actually several of you are commenting, that to use our thrusters, our jetpacks, we just need to turn inertial dampeners off and we'll be fine. Well, every time I've done it, it's been, one, like insanely uncontrollable. Oh, we don't even have any hydrogen tanks left. Let's go steal one from over here real quick. This is just for test purposes anyway, so we're going to get rid of this ship. I'm going to like launch it off in a random direction. Alright, so let's climb up here. So inventory. So that's 2 bottles of hydrogen. It doesn't look like it's filling our bottle. Those bottles must be empty. Great. Alright, so there's an oxygen generator on here, so let's just do that real quick. Take some ice. Oh, there already is. Okay. I really liked how they showed how much was in them before, instead of just empty. Let's see here. Oxygen generator. Oh, we just put it all back where it was, didn't we? Control panel. Auto refill, it's on. It's all on. Why isn't it working? Because oxygen is disabled in world settings. Is that really why? So that disables hydrogen? Oh, interesting. Alright, so we'll look into getting that turned back on. Which brings me to another interesting point. There's a lake. Hey, we'll use this. Because we need to get rid of this thing anyway. So let's go take a flight and go find that lake. Do we have anything in our inventory? No. Okay. Thrusters on. Alright, so let's get a bird's eye view here. So I ended up finding this lake from one of the 20 times I died and had to come in on one of these landers. I think it's this way. Yeah, there it is. So it's not too far away. So we'll go over here real quick, take a look at this lake, see how large it is. It's a pretty good sized lake. And we'll be able to get rid of the ship in the process. Alright. Wow, it's a pretty good sized lake. See if we can slow this thing down a bit. Coming in hot. I haven't got to use F-rays in a while. There we go. Alright, so now let's try going back forward again. There we go. Water looks like actual water from up here. It's kind of funny. This will be the first time I've been on the actual water so far, so this will be interesting. It's weird not having all the thrusters you need to go the direction you want to go. Go down, downward, man. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Hey, it's ice. Oh, there's gold under there. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Some silver. We didn't need that landing gear. We didn't need that either. Alright. We didn't need any of those auxiliary thrusters. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Just to get rid of this thing. So we're going to get out real quick. Whoa, stop what you're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, K. Thrusters, all of them. Why isn't it working? It should be like lifting off right now. I just want to be able to get out of here when this thing goes to go rocketing towards the sky. Alright, it's okay. Oh, I need to turn inertial dampeners off, don't I? Oh, there's no way I'm getting out of this thing in time. This is going to be so sketchy, guys. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Inertial dampeners are off. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Can you tell I've never sabotaged one of my own chips before? I'm just wondering, because... The landing gear engaged. Ah. Alright, so now we know what we're doing. I did not engage the landing gear, I swear. Alright, so let's get about to here. Yeah, that'll work. It's okay. All thrusters go. Why isn't it working? All thrusters. Okay, let's just turn the small ones off. Why isn't this working, guys? These two big thrusters should be just vaulting this thing towards the sky right now. Trying to make it so I can get out of here. So inventory, let's go to control panel, landing gear, off. This is so sketchy. All I want to do is just get rid of the ship. I'm really trying, guys. I figured this would be such a simple thing to do. So, okay. Thrusters. All of them are on. Now it doesn't lift off at all. What the hell's going on? Gear on, auto lock off, unlock. Oh, alright. Oh my goodness. Thrusters. There it is. Alright. So that was it. Alright. We got it this time. Let's get rid of this ship. I guess we're still getting rid of the ship, just not the way we intended. There's no way getting back up to the ship's chair now. Ah, God, this is such a fail. Wow, did you guys see that super jump? Holy crap. I need to get a control panel. Get me to a control panel. The ship's gonna end up ejecting me, watch. Like I call it now that the ship is just gonna like straight up kick me out. Alright, so bam. Alright. Okay. Control panel. All thrusters, max thrust. There we go. Oh, that's not what I intended, but it was still comical. I need C4. Just strap this thing with C4 and call it good. Alright, so that's that. So on our next episode, I'm going to try to get some actual resources harvested. So we can get more planet-side stuff done and... Houston? There's a hole where our base used to be. Our base moved. Okay. I'm glad I got that on recording because that was pretty freaking weird. I thought our base had just moved. Alright, so that was fun. And I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. I'm watching SK Drake's videos, and he has pointed out there's some really cool mods for tracking solar panels, and so I'm going to look into getting those scripts. And once I do that, I will share who I got those from as well, because he is as well. And for the people helping us out, we're going to help them out, kind of thing. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. We'll be able to get a script that'll track the sun as it crosses the sky, and because, well, it's very helpful. Because right now I don't even know where the darn sun is. There it is, right there. So we are only at 2 bars right now on solar, but we have lots more of them now. So we'll get this array finished and all that kind of fun stuff. So we need to get an assembler and a refinery online. We need to get those online real soon. We're probably going to end up running nuclear power for that, just so we can guarantee that we're going to get production on. Let's see here, where are we at on this? Yes, it is. Thank you for informing me. So battery 1 is 1 hour away from full charge. So is the other. Okay. So we're still using nuclear reactors. We have 3 of them. So they're going to continue to pump out. They're going to continue to pump out until they're depleted. I have 1 uranium in each, so until they're depleted, I'm going to continue to use them. So everything is done with the frog. Like I said, I'm going to work on the tadpole, get him rebuilt. A little bit different shape to it. Make it look more like a quad, I guess, than a speeder bike from Star Wars. So, and then... So I'm going to we're going to dub him the tadpole once I get him rebuilt, and start some mining with the frog once it's fully charged. I'd like to get some more batteries on the station too, because the frog is going to come back and dock. That's why I put the coupler down here, so he can recharge and drop off to the refinery, because the large array is going to be much quicker than the 2 tiny arrays that he has on it. This is just so it doesn't get stuck 100% high and dry. Then again, that's what the reactors for too. So, but the reactors alone are not enough to power it, as you can hear. So if we go to take our parking brakes off, it just falls over. And this is where it crushes itself. Fantastic. So, okay. Batteries. Discharge. See if we can get this thing to roll back over and take off. Wow. Okay. Did I get both batteries turned on? I flew this thing earlier. Spotlight's off, thrusters are on. Let's turn the antenna off. Connector off. Drill off. Ore detector off. Oh, hey, it helps if you turn your thrusters on. What a dunce. Alright, so let's see if we can fly it now without... Let's get it over here where we want to park it. Let's go back in, turn our batteries back to charging.
Ship fuel critical.
No. So if we turn the batteries off, maybe? No. So yeah, we need the batteries, but I don't think the batteries alone are enough. So let's check that real quick. Let's go to small reactors, turn those 3 off. So 2 batteries is enough to power it for 10 minutes. So at their current level. That's fine. So batteries back to recharge. And turn the reactors back on.
Ship fuel critical.
Alright. So that was that. So that's where things are at today. So I appreciate all the comments you guys have been leaving. It's fantastic. I love reading those throughout the day. They really make my day. And I look forward to reading more. And looking forward to some more suggestions you guys have on what I'm currently building. And yeah, so one of the other things I want to work on for in the long term is a giant arm to basically flatten out an area so we can build a base so we don't have so much unlevel area. Started working on one in season 1 at the end, that knife, but that thing was just way too massive. That would never work on the surface. It's just way too big, has too much mass. That's why I didn't put a lot of stock into things I built at that point, because I wasn't sure how things were going to work. So yeah. So this is it. We're going to wrap up the episode today. So this is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.